It's now time for a feature presentation. Feature. Coming straight from your house. Coming straight from your house. Coming. She's the one. Coming. The Knight of Kawaii. She's evil and never weevil. You can't get this from McCoy. The sensation of your screen. The show that makes you scream. Say it with her, folks. Knight of Hawaii's Weird Route. Well, 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 if it isn't I, Kawaii, the Knight of All Wickedness, Abominations, and Ideals Impure, here to continue our Chapter 4, Weird Route, as it is indeed turned out to be called. But we haven't gone to church yet. Oh god, we're gonna have to go to church. Oh yeah. And yeah, Tenna's broke him. That sucks. Well, it's time to go to church, everyone. I may be Kawaii, but I know my way around church, surely. It's been a little bit since I've played. But actually it's been the longest since I've played right now. So I'm going to refresh myself on I might be a little bit wrong if something's different in this chapter 4 than otherwise, but I will be paying attention. I will try. I also assume that there are some secrets I haven't found in chapter 4. Someone did also point out that in every chapter there is an egg, which means even still I've missed something in chapter 3, and maybe I'll find it in chapter 4. Who knows? I don't know. Also, I just realized Toriel's wearing her Toriel outfit. But, the other people are. Noelle, that's what Noelle's wearing as well, right? And the cat dad. And I think, the floating one as well. They're all wearing that. How did I not notice that before? I mean, I knew they were wearing something different. I just didn't realize they're all wearing Toriel's thing. It's like they're all cosplaying Toriel. But I mean, I assume it's because it has that giant Deltarune symbol in the center. Looking pocket for fun, why not? Let's do that. Alright, now we're talking. Let's see what the hell you've got here. Smellable stickers, a peppermint, crunch. Mechanical pencil. Nice, that should be enough. Alright, let's mess with the stickers first. You inhaled the sticker's aroma. Smells like marshmallows. Oh, also, I totally forgot. We just saw Noelle there. This is where I assume this entire beginning of chapter 4. I don't know about the rest of chapter 4, but at least the beginning of chapter 4 is where I assume the route will differ the most because of, well, because of what I've done to Noelle. I mean, well, more like what Noelle did to herself. You inhaled the sticker's aroma. Smells like marshmallows. Fragrant, but not overpowering. Now what? Put a sticker in a good place. Put a sticker in, well, usually, I'm the Knight of All Evil, right? Knight of All Wickedness, Abominations, and Ideals Impure. We gotta stay on route, everyone. Let's put a sticker in a bad place. Is that a flower sticker? Huh? Hey, who said you could put stickers there? You know what that means, dumbass. Uh-oh, are we gonna be covered in stickers? Oh. Oh, this is kind of like a cute moment. Well, that used up all of them. I guess it did. Oh. And for once, I actually didn't pay attention to the lore, because I didn't need to. As for the shelter codes, I'll make sure there's nothing hidden at the bottom of this juice bowl. Okay, have fun. Okay, first thing I want to do is talk to Noelle, but, you know, because I feel like that's going to just be the only and main point of where anything at all is going to be different. You seem really weird. Like, concerningly weird sometimes. Okay, let's go see over here. Still catching up with Rudy. What's the deal, Snowmobile? Huh, locked out? Noelle wasn't stuck outside the gate again, was she, Chris? Carol, damn, I keep telling her to keep a key at City Hall. I don't remember if this is original dialogue. Either missed, new to the route, or I'm just most likely not remembering. She insists on keeping everything important at home. She made paper snowflakes, but Carol just wouldn't take them there. because she wanted to keep the damn things safe. She preserved them and stuck them up on the wall at home. Of course, you know Noelle, she had to cry over that until she went and made snow angels with you guys. After that, she forgot she was sad at all. Anyway, what was I saying? Felt like useful information. Okay. Okay, hey Noelle. This will be different. I imagine. It has to, right? Yeah? Chris? You came over to check on me? That's really nice of you. Do you think I could talk to you later? I could talk you later? Oh, what do you want to say to me later? Key? Yeah, I think I was singing a bit off key. How can you blame me for being distracted? Oh, I can't talk to you more. I thought I could talk to you more. Or usually I could. What do you mean, can I blame you for being what were you distracted by? Noelle was saying, I wonder... Whoa, okay, this is different. You know, this morning, Noelle was saying, I wonder if Chris is going tomorrow too. Just make sure she has fun, alright? Okay. Do you not like me? Do I make you distracted? Strange. I'm not getting a lot of info. I feel like there's a lot of it. I feel like I could talk to you guys more. I wonder if Chris is going tomorrow too. Okay, so isn't there supposed to be an interaction though too, like a final one? Okay, whatever. You got something? If only Rousey was there to solve it for you. Too bad there's a shortage of glasses nerds in here. Offer juice. Actually, wait, no, I'm supposed to be evil. Oh no. Evil route failed. I didn't drink the juice in front of her. Everyone's so suspicious about this shelter. And the Boom. Alvin Boom's like, do not go there. Whatever's inside there might be worse. I mean, it's a dark world right now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is a dark world. I like to, that totally slipped my mind regularly. I've only seen a couple people, Undyne and the mayor. Okay, well right now it's a dark world, and that's perhaps the Knight's doing. Who could be the mayor? Hey, Noelle. Okay, fine. Thanks for telling me that, Noelle. You definitely told me. Clues acquired. Not yet. Okay, fine, we'll explain the clues. Only 2 leads, Undyne and the mayor. Yep. 3 symbols, pretty much tracks. Church symbol, don't got that code. Could be here. I don't remember if we got that. Did we? Did we get the church code? Is it the one that was on the fire extinguisher? I guess I didn't realize that. Or I didn't think about that because we basically have the guitar code, which is a reference to Death, and then there's a church code. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting everything. Maybe that's why the Knight captured Undyne. In that case, I didn't know the other 2 codes. Someone who goes to church and who knows the mayor. Well, that ain't Carol. Carol doesn't go to church. Someone who goes to church and knows the mayor. So, hold on. If we go exclusively by what Susie's saying here, which we shouldn't, who could this be? Who goes, cause I just realized, like, if Susie's saying this, and I get it, Susie doesn't know what she's talking about, but it's interesting because this conversation is in-game talking about who the Knight could be, or who could be involved with this. Someone who goes to church who knows the mayor. So that is someone who was here. It could be, it could be Rudy. It could be Noelle. It could be Chris. I mean, I don't think Chris regularly goes. Actually, I guess Chris does. That fits. Could you imagine? I'm the key. Chris is the key. I mean, that makes sense. Asgore, kind of. I don't think Asgore goes to church, though. But Asgore definitely knows the mayor. I don't know how well Alphys knows the mayor. Who also has something to do with the cops. Okay, wait. We're creating a Venn diagram here. Who did I just say? Rudy? I don't think Rudy has anything to do with the cops. I said Noelle. I don't think Noelle has anything to do with the cops. Asgore is an ex-cop. But it wouldn't make sense. Who is he in Deltarune? In Undertale, he's obviously the final boss, or, you know, penultimate final boss. Main antagonist as you're going through the entire thing, at least. And I know from the rest of Chapter 4, Asgore is working with Carol right now? I don't remember. Because I'm trying to think, because I'm like, Death doesn't fit any of these, I think. And also, by the way, I'm not trying to, like, I don't have, as far as theories go, on like, oh, who's the knight? I do like theorizing, but I don't like criticizing other theories or like debunking them. As far as I know, anyone could be. It doesn't stop it from being fun for me right now to just throw out these ideas. And I say that because I like if whoever we're trying to talk about right now is Des. But for the purposes of the evidence I'm looking at right now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go to church. I have no idea if she has any relation with the cops, but she would know the mayor. And it is her guitar that has the codes. That has one of the codes. Well, the codes to the shelter are a different thing than, who are you looking for? We're not talking about the knight, are we? Is Susie trying to figure out who the knight is with these this Venn diagram she's created? Because in this Venn diagram she created, Asgore makes the most sense. Maybe Chris? I don't know if Chris has anything to do with the cops, though. Literally the only other character, actually no. I was gonna say the only character other than Undyne who has anything to do with the cops in this game is Asgore as an ex-cop, but then I remembered Nabstablook. I didn't see Nabstablook at church, so. All theories aside about who could be who and what it could be what, theories aside, I think the 3 Venn diagrams Susie created here weirdly point to Asgore, even though I don't think that makes sense. Who the hell could that be? That's my question. Guess City Hall's our best bet for now. What? Noelle said her mom keeps everything important at home. Yeah, wait, now that I think about it. The mayor's Noelle's mom, right? Maybe if we tried... Chris? And Susie? Hold on. Time to pull out my own Chapter 4 playthrough to remember if, this is different at all. I need to refresh myself on this at all. Okay, so Noelle definitely talks a lot more with Chris. Like, a lot more with Chris. I definitely knew that. Rudy as well, but Rudy's doing less now. Like, Rudy's also talking less. I wonder if that's because he noticed his daughter is more nervous around Chris. Okay, so for clarification on what I was just talking about with Susie, because the whole point of what she was saying is they took Undyne because they needed Undyne for Undyne's code, and that whoever it is would have to know the other 2 codes. So Susie confused me when she's like, well, she has has to have something to do with cops. I don't know if that is necessarily a requirement, because the whole point of Susie's theorizing was that they wanted Undyne's code. So they'd have to be someone who goes to church, knows the mayor, and then just has something to do with the cops. I mean, maybe if Asgore's kicked out, why am I thinking Asgore? I mean, because there's no one else who fits all 3 of what Susie just said, including the cops part. It doesn't make sense for it to be Asgore either. If it is, here's the thing, if it's somehow Asgore, am I really thinking Asgore Knight right now? I don't think that, I don't know what I'm on. Okay, sorry. Let's skip past that all real quick. Because then they would have almost been, because then that would have been stealing. I know it's ridiculous and I don't think it makes sense. And again, another evidence in all of this, okay? The Knight's Dark World appearance has antlers. Imagine it's Rudy. No. Oh gosh, but the antlers throw me off. The Carol has a katana. Des has a bat. This is too much. It's too much! It's too much! We're moving on! So back to the moment at hand, which I'm pretty sure is different. Actually, I'm guaranteed it's different, because back to the moment at hand, what I'm looking at right now is Susie and Chris walk up to Noelle and Susie says, oh, hey, nice singing. And Susie is being confrontational. But here, and Noelle's all like, oh, it's Susie! You know, right? Here, let me bring you out of this theorizing and into the here and the now. What I assume you've all come here for. Noelle here, confidence. Also, I don't think, something about Chris. Don't like it. She doesn't like it. She's come to interrupt our theorizing. And she goes, Chris? And Susie? Would you want to come by my house and work on our projects after church? Oh, okay. So I wonder if the only difference here is that Noelle has more confidence. So now Noelle is already thinking about something like that and then goes and, yeah, okay. See, maybe that's a thing. Maybe she's just more confident. Huh? Yeah, of course. Great. I'll, go bring my dad back to the hospital. Okay, that is really straightforward. Cool. That's, awesome. See you later. too easy, right? Boom! Give me 5. Okay, that is easy, but it was too easy. You are correct that it was too easy. I don't give you 5. That's because I'm the Knight of All Wickedness, Abominations, and Ideals Impure. Huh. Okay, is that me or is that Chris? Goodness, I get so confused. What's up? You, got something against Noelle, Chris? Oh. Yeah, Chris is probably terrified. Because of everything. Like, hey, maybe things took a weird route. Wait, what? Okay, so is that the name of the route now? Officially? As of this point? That's so awkward! Hey, maybe things took a weird route right now. That's not how you talk! But that is how you say the name of the thing in the thing, okay? I applaud you, Toby Fox. A masterpiece in dialogue. Okay. that's so stupid. Like, hey, maybe things took a weird route right now. I mean, who'd expect she'd ask us like that? But we should be glad it's going so fast, right? No, right? Hey, how about some of the red stuff? No? Oh gosh, this is gonna be terrifying for... How is this more terrifying for Chris than it is for Noelle? I wonder if almost Noelle has a plan. There's like a capture mechanism that can catch you as a heart, isn't there? Maybe Noelle's planning something. Maybe it's gonna be like Home Alone. Noelle will corner Chris and be like, explain to me. Oh, also I should check on Birdley if I can. Cause all of chapter 3 was in the Dark World. I probably won't be able to because he's in the library still, unless someone went in there. Is he dead? Because I don't know how he's doing. You're a loss. No, you're gonna want it later. Oh gosh, and I should remember, at least from chapter 3, that the little horned fella in the games, who I think is related to Azrael for some reason, is all like, oh, wasn't that so freeing, you know, when you and Noelle killed Birdley, and don't you like that you could just do that and then say it wasn't you? Don't you like your deniability? And it very much seemed like Chris did not like it. Weird route or not, it very much seemed like that creature was not pulling at a real emotion within Chris, based on how that creature explained Chris's response to that. Let's just go already, I agree. And Asgore's here! Interesting. Someone who goes to church. Someone who has something to do with the cops. Because here's the thing, if Asgore's too innocent. Okay, another side note I want to mention is now that I'm like kind of part of the community a little, and I've seen the memes. I've seen Asgore runs over Des with a truck. I kind of wonder if the knight turns out to be someone else, or depending on what we learn about Asgore's involvement with anything. I think I might get to experience what it's like for a meme to not age well, or to take on different contexts over time as new information develops. It'd be so funny if Des was somehow not involved in anything ever, and was just lost girl, right? and then like that's just, and then like that whole song is just so pointless then. Or it'd be extra funny if somehow absurdly Asgore is related to the knight, more related to the knight than Des. Which I don't think, which just on sheer, I don't know if that, I don't think that's possible, but humor me for the moment. It'd be funny if that were the case, and then like roles are switched. I have no idea. I just think it's interesting that now I get to see memes, and then I get to see memes and theories age poorly, including my own, which I'm excited for. Oh, chapter 5. You're coming this year! Whatever I want to do. It's the weekend. Okay, I don't think anything's gonna be different anywhere, but I'm still just gonna run around. I don't know if Carol goes to church, but Carol could go to church or has connections to people. There's too many people in town who this all could be, right? Like, who could fit everything, because everyone has, like, connections to anyone. Library is closed this weekend due to lack of volunteers. Okay, so okay, Birdley better not be in there. There was no Birdley gravestone, was there? Could you imagine they just skipped to Birdley being dead? Okay, I forget what's in here, but Okay, hold on. Ah, your friend, he's still... In any case, thank you for bringing him in yesterday. We did bring it... Birdly, okay. We brought him in. Is he going to be okay? Is my question? We brought him in. And nothing. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Birdly was here last time. And the library was open last time. And it is closed now. That's something that's different. So I'm scrubbing through my last playthrough. And the burglars were in there as well. Did I even check the other room? It doesn't look like I checked the other room in my playthrough. Either that or I just cut it out because, bunch of lines in a circle. What? Oh, yes. Oh, uh-oh. What? You want to go in by yourself? Whatever. All right, prepare for a music switch. Nope, never mind. Okay. Hey, buddy. Why do you have a heater plugged to... Oh. Are you, like, cold? He's breathing slowly. Might be your imagination, but he seems cold. I'll leave him for now. You turned on the space heater to a higher setting. The space heater is running. Okay, so I did heat him up. He's breathing slowly, might be your imagination, but he seems cold. Let's heat him up. You changed the hot water bottle on his head. Oh wait, I'm evil! He's breathing slowly, might be your imagination, but he seems more relaxed. Aww. Guys, am I feeling remorse for my actions? Birdly! Birdly! This is a fake sink, right? No, I can't even interact with these things. I can't interact with that. I can't interact with anything but him. And Chris wants to go in alone. There's nothing I can do now. Birdly's in there, right? Don't give me bird flu or whatever he has. That's not... Susie, I don't think it's good. It's not looking good. At least he seems a bit more relaxed. Gosh, if I do this route and there's an actual way to get him killed off and then I accidentally try to save him, then I am gonna like... Can I really commit to be evil for 7 chapters? What if I save him? What if I save him and I regret my actions? Knight of Kawaii redemption arc? No. It was all a ruse. Mwahaha. Right? Right? Anyone tell you your family is weird? I think something's weird about this whole situation. I think we took a little bit of a weird route right about now. I will say this whole diner sequence, especially with the music, weirdly could also be romantic. But it's weird because anything that could be platonic could also be romantic and romantic. But I don't know. I'm bad at guessing this stuff anyway. I can never tell when you're messing around. Okay, for some reason this reading was a lot more, less ominous than the first time I read it. It seemed a lot more like fun between friends than like, oh, Chris is saying, help me escape. All right, we made it. And where the hell is Noelle? Okay, okay, goodness. Pull out my phone again and stuff. Okay, I have my other playthrough on my phone here. Where's the hell's Noelle? Good question. Good question. Damn, I'm getting bored. Yeah, see, I knew you'd say that. Chris got any snacks is what you're gonna say next. Chris got any snacks? Yes, And we give the flower? That works, I guess. Yep. Noelle shows up. Susie, Chris, hi. Sorry I'm late, I just had to. Yeah, that's all the same. Okay, whatever. All right, the whole thing was the same, I think. I'm curious how the rest of this goes. I'm so nervous. But she's definitely gonna be a lot less shy. Alternatively, she'll be as shy as she always was because now her crush is here. Could you imagine a dark world in Noelle's house? By the way, that'd be fun. Yeah, I know I'm gonna say something with giant sword. Is that... Okay, could that be like... It's not like Carol would have to bring it if it was to become the Knight Sword. I have no idea who the Knight is. I literally have no idea who the Knight is. And it hurts me to try and theorize about who the Knight is. Because there are so many ideas on who the Knight could be. And there's so much evidence about who or who couldn't be the Knight. Honestly, I hope we figure out in chapter 5, I will say. As in it gets confirmed, and then once and for all, we'll finally stop the theorizing. Everyone get your final guesses in. Because if I imagine a story with like 7 parts, if I personally would split a story into 7, I understand the appeal of saving it towards like chapter 7 for like a full-on end reveal. But I feel like at least for like the last 2 chapters, I mean, maybe it could be an end of chapter 5 thing, I don't know. I feel like chapter 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like the act 1. Chapter 4, and then whatever chapter 5 is, should be sort of like the act 2. And that's why I think it would make sense for like an end of act 2 reveal to be like, I feel like that's where in the story you should clarify who this antagonist is, if the Knight even is an antagonist, to be honest. Probably, but I'm pretty sure. But like, I feel like chapter 5 would be a good chapter to reveal it. And if it's not chapter 5, then maybe we're saving it towards the very end. I have no idea. Because I have barely been in this community and I already cannot stand the agony of like, who is the Knight? Just tell me it's Carol. Just tell me it's Des. Just tell me it's someone. It can be Rudy for all I care. I need to know. Because, okay, sorry. I'm going on a tangent. All right, let's go and get started. Let's just get on with it. We should get started. Oh, yeah, sure. So what are your projects about? Oh, well, sorry, phone call. I'll be just a sec. Also, why did I turn that guy on? Why did I turn that guy on before sitting down? Does he run out of battery? All right, you know what? Editing Koi, please remove that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I remember now. It's supposed to... Wait? Isn't it supposed to be Birdly? It can't be Birdly, then. Because I was about to say, I was like, oh, I wonder if Noelle would be more confident rejecting Birdly, because... Instead of Susie having to do it, because... Yeah. But no, Birdly can't even be the one calling. Why are they calling at this exact... I'll be just a sec. It's not Birdly. It's not Birdly. It's Carol this time. Okay, I don't know what this means. What does this mean? It probably doesn't mean anything. It's just... Okay. Hi, Mom. What's up? Yeah, I took Dad home, so it's just, me here. Huh? No problem. I can probably just cook something. Gosh, Mom, I'm not gonna burn myself. Dad's not home, just you. So this is about Mom calling about food, huh? Okay, see you later tonight. Later tonight, huh? Sorry, should we go ahead and start our projects? Wait. Huh? Don't we need more, like, stuff? Like, you know, paper, pencils, project stuff? Okay, this is different. Chris, you should, go look for it. Gosh, you're right, Susie. Chris, I think there was some stuff in my room, you know? If you wanted to go look. Okay. This is definitely different. Damn, can't believe that worked. Go look for clues before Noelle gets suspicious. Chris, if you can't find any pencils or anything, I can come help you find them later. Okay, I'll find them later. Des's room right away, right? Yeah. Just double check I can't, like, do anything special all the time. So what's happening now is instead, it was just a Carol checking in. And Noelle assuring that she could just make her own food, I guess. Carol being protective. See, because the thing is, all the evidence that seems like a good point toward Carol could just be a red herring as well. Of like, aha, overprotective mother. But also like, it could also be definitely like overprotective mother. Like, it screams evil. She's very evil. And she, whatever the case is, she's doing something. I do not like her as a person. There is, of course, a bat in here, but also, I will say, I did watch the Undertale 10th anniversary stream. Or at least I watched some of it, and I saw one of the, like, scrapped items for Undertale was one just called Azrael's Bat. And I was like, bat? And then I remembered this, it's like, isn't Azrael's retainer in here? I'd like to imagine Azrael and Des were pretty close. Maybe Azrael is the knight. Cause what I said earlier about Asgore being the penultimate boss of Undertale. Well, Azrael's the biggest question mark of this entire game. Is he supposed to come tomorrow? Wait. Okay, remind me in the comments. Do we know, like, do we remember what day he's supposed to come? He's not supposed to come during the festival, right? Because that would be chapter 5. I don't think he's gonna come in chapter 5. They're really saving it towards, like, the end. Either that or he was here all along. Chris is definitely involved with something with Carol and the knight, and the Carol is involved with the Asgore, and the knight is involved with the shelter, and Des is involved with the Chris, and half of those people are each other. I have no idea. Chris, are you there? This is different! Noelle! I've been stuffed into a drawer! Oh. Chris, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Okay. Let me guess. You had a dream, and in your dream, you had a negative experience with me. And now you're gonna blame me in the real world for your dream, even though I didn't actually do anything. I bet that's the case, huh? You know, just the two of us. If you don't mind, I mean. I'll be in my room, okay? Okay. Oh, this is like a whole new sequence again. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, is this why I could go to Noelle's room? In the heaters? Through the heaters? The vents, I should say? Okay, we're stuffed in here. We're stuffed in here. Get me out of 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 here. Get me up in here. We gotta go to Noelle's room because... Can you imagine I hear Chris talking? Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Lost Girl is playing. Okay. Could you imagine if Chris just talked for this? To be honest, I've kind of been waiting for a chance for us to be alone all day. There's something I want to talk to you about, Chris. Is that how I'm different? Because even not on this route, you notice that. I want to talk to you about last night. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going dark. I couldn't even move. Oh. Oh, Noelle, I'm so sorry. Last night I couldn't even sleep every time I closed my eyes. All I could see was snow. I was terrified, Chris. Terrified it was all real. Oh gosh, you're gonna talk to me about Birdly? I went out on the porch to breathe and... that's when I felt it. A hand on my shoulder. Me? I froze. And then I heard your voice. Chris's voice. Mine or Chris's? He said, sorry for being weird at the hospital, Noelle. He said, it was all a stupid prank. Oh, was this Chris without me? He said, Birdly was going to get better. Oh, Chris! Chris, your voice, your deadpan, mumbly voice. Even if you sounded kind of weak and shaky. Oh! I don't know why, but it felt so long since I heard it. I even started sniffling. Haha. Chris, you're back. Chris, thank you. Well, no thanks for pranking me, but it's not a prank. Chris, can I say something else? Oh, I feel so bad for Chris in this moment. This has to be so awkward. This is Chris. This is what Chris wants. This is what Chris wants. This is what Chris wants. But this is what I'm doing to Chris. What? God. Oh, God. Oh, God. How's this route going to go? I really want I really need the characters to be aware of me because that'd be crazy. I mean, Chris knows what's up. I feel so bad for Chris. That is like the fact that they last night. I mean, yeah, they had to have ripped me out and just gone after feeling so bad. I'm inflicting so much trauma. I have inflicted trauma on Noelle and manipulation, and I'm doing it on Chris more than ever. Well, Chris, you are not your own, and you know what I want to say, and I honestly think this one word is going to come out very forced and might cause Noelle to rethink the whole, oh, you're back, Chris. Because Chris is not back right now. Oh, I feel so sad. This is like terrible. This is a terrible route. But there's only one thing I can do. Proceed. Chris, there was something else you did. Can I just sneak up on Noelle? Something else I have to ask you about. Oh god, you're just skidding across your long couch. After you said all that, you took my hand and pulled a thorn out of my finger. Oh! Then you said, oh, Chris is twitching. You said that when I saw you again, that's a thorn ring, by the way. Chris? Chris, what are you? What? Shit. Oh, shit! That was weird. Okay, so yeah, Chris basically just noticed me. Absolutely pissed. I mean, I was on the couch. I was just walking around. Could I have hidden? I don't think there was a hiding spot for me. Why did I even ever leave? Okay, I was too focused on the whole emotions of the situation to even like comprehend what was going on. But I almost wonder if that was supposed to be romantic. I want to find where did Chris? Okay, Chris just went back here. I see. Can I play the piano? Sorry, I love getting out of my containment, and you are very bad at keeping me in it. Also, isn't Santa in Undertale Asgore? I wonder, because Noelle has a lot of dialogue about how Chris has been acting different. So what I'm interested in, if that's different now that she's seemingly resolved that, right? They acted just like they do recently, I guess. Okay, so this seems like the same, actually. It's not weird at all. I beg to differ. Oh, why'd I turn that one on right before the stupid scene? Oh god, this really is a weird route. You felt something like ice on your shoulder. Chris. Before you leave, turn that thing off. I'm sorry, that was my bad. It saves batteries. Is that it? Did I ruin the interaction by turning that thing on? I feel like I just ruined something by accidentally turning that thing on. Both times. I don't know why. I just try to interact with everything. I think that sequence was as weird as it gets, and I don't expect it to get much weirder from here. I feel like the rest of chapter 4 is going to be the same, but also I don't expect to find much that's different. And of course, we're missing so many people from up here. Should the Darkener be feeling like this, you ask? Of course not! Did you say of course? You covered up your mouth yawning there. Ha! I imagine this is not like Weird Route specific, but it does tell me what Chris wanted to say here. I'm glad that I'm so evil that I get to see this side of what you do. Ah, you're nodding. That means, yes, doesn't it? Alright, Koi. Time to lock in. I've heard that this is possible. Okay. Yeah, no, there I go. But alas, can I kill these guys before Gerson, like, recruits them? Will Gerson tell us off? Oh, these are the ones who he recruits. You wouldn't want to be employed anyway. What do you have to say to that?
Whew, that sure was our trip. Oh, wonder if you had to be so rough on those critters.
It's a battle. The hell you think's gonna happen? Chris doesn't seem to think it's a priority now, so...
Suppose that's right. Suppose that's right. Well, now I think I can find a way back from here.
Fancy a drink? No.
Really? Well, it'd only be hot now. Are you sure?
Not now. Yeah, it'd be cool, but we've got stuff to do. See, we're evil.
Yeah, alright. Guess I won't have any either.
Can I just play the correct melody here? I just happen to know the code. Would I get an axe at the end of this? And isn't it a good axe? And doesn't Susie level up a bunch? Might be worth rematching Gerson Boom, maybe? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Dun 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 shit. I haven't seen this attack. I think I have. X attack. Mega circle! Oh my god. Okay, he definitely pulled his punches there. Alright, all just so I could equip you here. Well, let me play the notes before I know the notes. What can I play on here? Darn it. Alright, I looked up the solution and I found a Steam page, a Steam guide, just called Chapter 4 Organ Easter Eggs. And these are things I wouldn't find on my own, or I'd try to. Okay, before I look at this, what would I like to play, like, on a piano? I know how to play on the actual piano, his theme, but I have to know what the notes are. Like, I have to actually know the notes. I suck at them otherwise. So, like, dun 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 dun. I also know a bit of da 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 da. What else? I mean, I'd like to play Imagine Dragons on here, but I'm sure that's not going to do anything. Those are my two guesses. Yeah, it's got the solution on here, but it's also got a bunch of other things. There's a bunch of dialogue here. Okay, so his theme is on here at the top. Okay, hold on. Darn it. Wait a second. The image changes, the helmet begins to come off. Honestly, I feel like this is clearly Chris trying to protect the identity of the knight from me, the player, which I don't know why. I mean, obviously because they're working together. But why would me knowing the identity of the knight be such a problem? I'm sorry that you had to go and apologize to Noelle. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Oh gosh, I'm excited. His theme! Aw, what a pretty melody. It's like a lullaby. It is! I think you would like it, Rousey, maybe? Okay, your best friend. Okay, that would be interesting because that's evil Asriel. That's Flowey. So let's see. Yeah! Oh, that song sounds so friendly and sweet. Of course you would like it. Dog song? That melody's a little annoying. I wouldn't say that. Duh, you wouldn't. Okay, I'm not really playing him right, but... The Legend from Deltarune. Oh! What, you're gonna serenade Rousey with that one? It's a prophecy! Oh, Don't Forget. Okay, let's play Don't Forget. Susie? Nothing. Just thought it was a kind of cool song. Huh, why does Susie think it's a kind of cool song? The main melody, don't forget? Does it have something to do with you, or do you just like it? Huh. Alright, Lost Girl. That one's kind of nice. Wonder if I could learn it on guitar. That'd be nice. Rules Cards theme. Oh, that's Mr. Rules' theme. Yeah. More like theme of him getting his ass kicked. I guess so. Spear of Justice? Hold on. Hell yeah, that's majestic. Perhaps the old man would enjoy that one. Probably. Oh, it's also Hammer of Justice. I mean, it's the same. I did know that. Spear of Justice, Hammer of Justice, very similar. Heartache from Undertale. I actually don't remember if I know this one. How emotional. Maybe you should play that for your mom. Oh, it must be a Toriel thing. You know, she hasn't heard you play in a while. You've got a friend in me from Toy Story? Why? Okay, the rest made sense. This one... This one just makes no sense. Dude, stop messing around. Okay. That's weird. I don't quite get that one. Chopsticks. Oh gosh. Dude, stop messing around. Oh, I see. I've actually never played Chopsticks before, but I have played this next one. Dude, stop messing around. Okay. Once Upon a Time. Let's see it. What's that song? Sounds like crap. What? It's beautiful! It's a work of art! Okay, Dark Sanctuary. I feel like I heard that one. Huh? Yeah, that's right. Rousey was humming it earlier. Oh, was I? Sorry. Does Rousey hear the music? Megalovania. Okay, this is like one of the last ones. What the? I wasn't looking. What happened? Was that what I... Okay, now it just doesn't work. Was that, was that Toby from, like, the Chapter 2 thing? It doesn't work now. Even Chris is stopping me from doing this. Alright, well that was goofy. And that was silly. I think I've allowed myself one Easter egg per chapter so far. Maybe that's my rule, that I don't find myself, because in Chapter 3, I believe, I found, or not, I mean, obviously I didn't find, but I put in 1225 on the machine, you know? And so all I used it for here was to play a bunch of songs. Banger alert! Banger alert! You know what's not a fucking banger? Everything you just seen was recorded over 3 recording sessions. About 5 hours total of recording. And see, here I was saying, I'm basically finished. I don't expect the end to be much different in this route. So why don't I go ahead and just get started editing my video anyway, right? So I start editing the video. And guess what I find out, of course, only when I start editing the video? I noticed something. Everything at the holiday household was occurring relatively weirdly until I heard the one sound that I learned through my Chapter 2 one would help me. I guess I got the sounds confused. I get the sounds confused, I should say. I think there are 2 of them. I forget which one is weird route correct and a weird route wrong. However, I noticed a pattern, which was 1. I was reevaluating that scene and I was like, Chris caught me. I wonder if there's a way Chris can't catch me, or if there's something I'm supposed to do there. Because it does feel like I missed out on something that was going to happen. Or honestly, that I mean, I'm the one doing the route. Maybe I make happen. And sure enough, in editing, every single bit past that point proceeds basically exactly as original chapter 4 goes, which was maybe it's a bit too suspicious. So I feel like ever since that ding or whatever, I messed up. I think that's what that noise was. So, yeah, you know what we're actually doing? We're erasing. Sorry. So much work. Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry about that. At least I can rectify the mistakes I made. I'll still choose to heat him up because I don't think this got me off the path. And it's the right thing to do. Wait a second. Am I in here? I just realized. What happened? I just beelined for this? Have I ever checked this room without Noelle and Susie following me? A great hiding place, although it smells like detergent and deer. Noelle's homework desk. I took a pencil out of habit. Homework desk. Couch for watching the TV. Ample space to hide underneath. Wait a second. I mean, maybe a heart could hide? Maybe a heart could hide in here? Okay, hold on. Is there a save point? Is there a save point in Noelle's house? I don't know if there is, because I would love to get a save point right before here. So I could try this interaction a bunch. But I guess you only get one shot, so it isn't until the option to hit proceed shows up that I even appear in the room, right? Because it moves me to there. So I think what I have to do, my guess is, based on editing, because I analyzed the scene, I tried to look at it. She basically thinks it's a prank. But I, in line with chapter 2, am supposed to be the type of person, when the heart is in control, I'm supposed to be the one who, like, Chris is trying to counter what work I was doing when I'm in control. But when I'm not in control, as you can see, Noelle gets, like, comforted by Chris. I have to double down. This is like the double down scene. Chapter 2 happened. Chapter 4, I need to double down. And I don't know how to do that without not being in Chris. So alternatively, either I hide and I see how much I can see, but I don't think I'm supposed to, like, I don't think that's the case. I don't know. Either I'm supposed to watch a lot of it, like, watch their interaction, or I am truly supposed to interrupt them. Can I say something else? Because see, now look at me. Oh my goodness! Look, and if I say please don't, then the heart moves into there, so I have to say proceed. Okay, gosh. What's my game plan? I think I'm gonna sneak around the bed, but I probably won't be hidden. Otherwise, I don't think, can I, like, run into Chris? I mean, isn't she, like, closing her eyes this whole time? Oh, gosh. I'll try it, ready? Okay, place to hide. Okay, not very good. I think Chris is gonna notice me. Can I just, like... Oh, okay. I show up here. I got sucked in. Something else I have to ask you about. Wait, so I'm in control again. Ha! Take that, Chris! I'm a middle finger right now. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Kawaii. I'm really in the role. Oops. Pulled a thorn out of my finger. Yes. Then you said, oh, Chris is freaking out. You said that when I saw you again. You said, not to mention you did any of this, or, oh. Chris is really trying to help Noelle here. Look at this, Chris really wants to rip me out. Noelle's gonna open her eyes though, isn't she? And I can't, hold on. Okay, so this feels way more right, oh my god. I can't believe I allowed myself to record for 4.5 hours doing this wrong. You said not to mention you did any of this. God, why are you doing that? I feel bad for Noelle, Girl, Chris is trying. Chris tried their best. Noelle, you want to know what's gonna happen now that you did mention this? Chris, it's okay. It's just us. You just said not to mention any of that. Because it'd get heard. Yeah. By me. Chris. Chris, your plan almost worked, Chris. Did I just say Chris? Your plan almost worked, Chris. Oh, Chris, you almost outmaneuvered me. Why am I laughing? I feel like I'm laughing because that's genuinely the case. Chris did almost outmaneuver me. Chris did successfully kick me off of this route. But no, Chris, I'm back. I'm here, and I hear. Chris, it's okay. It's just us. Who's going to hear? Okay, shoot. I feel like this is the more... I feel like this is what I gotta say, right? Yeah? Oh god, okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna mess it up. If I say me, that's like letting Noelle in. I can't let Noelle in because I'm in control here. I get this choice. I can't let Noelle know that I'm here, even though Chris is really, really trying. I mean, outside of the role I'm playing as evil in this case, I feel really, really like this scene is so truly tragic. I feel really bad. Okay, I'm going to say nothing. Chris, you can't fool me. This had to be your worst prank ever. Never do something like that again, okay? Is that the right one? No. This is wrong! Okay, well, my error here. Okay, so I made the mistake of thinking that I had to... Stealth was to my advantage. But no, apparently, every choice I must make is to scare, to frighten, and intimidate Noelle. I can't let her, like... Maybe Chris wants to... Maybe Chris doesn't want her to know? I'm a bit confused. But it doesn't matter because trial error. I feel like, I'll be honest, I still couldn't tell whether that specific ding or whatever was the yes or the no. I also can't, like, obviously it was the no if I'm assuming that I got kicked off the route there, right? But what I mean by this is I can't replicate that noise or its counterpart noise. I don't know. I just know it's like it's just a vague sound. And when I hear it, it either means yes or no. There, my guess was no. Like, my main issue is I just can't tell the difference. I also think that I remember now because I think one of the dialogue options towards like the end of chapter 2 or something is like, is that I have to say, or that I do say, is something like, it was all real or something? Like, instead of it's just a dream, or maybe I'm hallucinating that. I feel like that was somewhere at some point that was something to be said is like, you know, I've got to hammer into it, Noelle, what she's done. I have to traumatize Noelle. Pick the traumatizing option, right? A part of me wonders how much Chris has, like, actually signed up for this, right? Ha! Because in the beginning of the game, I created a vessel, it was discarded, and it's like, your name is, and it's also that one voice, the all capitals text person, right? At the start of the game. And basically, is probably responsible for, is very aware of me, very talking to me specifically, and is also probably the one responsible for this. No idea who that person is. Anyways. It's just us. You just said not to mention any of that because it'd get heard. Chris, it's okay. It's just us. Who's going to hear? Me. What? Okay, that feels way more right. Have the colors like inverted? Terrifying. That was terrifying. That sound? Like, look at Noelle. She's all purple, and she's like evil. She's like the cover of Caddy's CD. I hate this music. It's so it's intense. But oh my goodness, this is my theme. My theme as Kawaii, the Knight of All Wickedness, Abominations, and Ideals Impure. Noelle, your Chris is mine. Is something maybe that I would say. Oh my goodness. Okay, absolutely chilling. Also, look, the snowflakes on the walls are spinning. Oh, that was so sick of a transition. Chris, Chris, your voice, it. Chris, that's another joke, right? That voice. How? The voice from my dream. She's very terrified from me. Because it wasn't a dream. It's me, Noelle. And I'm not Chris. Sorry, Chris. What did you say? I must have misheard you. No. There's no way they heard. There's no way they heard my thoughts. Well, that is something that I can do. I said earlier in this very episode that I hope and I need the characters to become aware in a way. I need to see how this goes down. And Noelle's about to be aware. Hey, Noelle. I heard. I'm glad everything's purple now because that is one of the colors of Kawaii. I heard. What are you talking about, Chris? I didn't say anything. It's impossible. That's impossible. It's just a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you can hear me, say red or blue. Oh shoot, is there a difference? Oh my god, I don't have a choice at this point. Red or blue, huh? We'll go with red. Say green or black. Say it didn't happen. Say it didn't snow. It snowed. It happened. You're lying. You're lying. Ho! Noelle will get stronger. Was that the right one? I'm gonna take that as the right one. Chris, what did you say? Oh. Equip. What? There's no item. Is it the, thorn ring? Oh my goodness. The music. Oh! Oh, such atmosphere. Gotta say, I love and hate the atmosphere of this route. Oh my goodness. Because every time I hear the music, I go primal and I revert back. I drop my persona. I go, ah, shit. I'm scared of myself as much as they are. But no, that's not the role I'm playing in this. I'm the evil. I'm the evil, Chris. I'm the evil, Noelle. And you will be too. Chris? Chris, what is that? Proceed. Ooh, that shift. Chris, that's not the thorn, is it? That's not the thorn ring, is it? Proceed. I feel like she's gonna have like she's gonna snowgrave us all! Ah! In the real world! I wonder how canon this whole, like, I know the lighting's changed, and it's definitely for effect, but I also wonder how canon it actually is, because I imagine, oh wait, I imagine, this seems like, the colors are all colder, aren't they? I imagine they've dropped, I love the snowflakes are spinning faster, but the colors have all dropped in warmth. I wonder if this is supposed to mean it's freezing cold in here, as she's becoming terrified. Because I also want to connect that to Carol. Because when Carol goes in, it says it feels like the room drops 10 degrees, right? And here, the room is, I imagine, clearly dropping a lot of degrees. Chris, come on. You still... What about last night? What about... Didn't you want to protect me? I'm sure they did, Noelle. And I'm sure they tried. And it almost worked. But here I am again. Proceed. Why can't I move? Why can't I look away? Noelle, do something! Oh my goodness. How terrifying is this? This is peak terrifying. Chris, I really think, I think I need to, gosh, I think I have... Equip. Chris? Okay. What? What was that? That wasn't, was that equipping it? In the real world, thorn? Like a thorn in your hand? Oh my god. Oh my god, Chris is gonna throw me out. Oh, Chris hates me. Oh, Chris hates me. Oh, rightfully so. You get me, Chris. Beat me up. I deserve it. God, I hope I get defeated at the end of this route. Wow. Holy. Wow. Chris, I am... The emotions of this route are insane. I'm like enjoying this in the worst way possible. I hate this. Who's even at the door? Asgore? Chris? Chris, are you okay in there? Just thought I'd let you know. Mayor Carroll is asking everyone to leave. Oh! Shit. Oh, well that's... Wait, we skipped a lot. And, I thought you looked a little down today, so, I made a special treat for you. Your friend and I will be waiting for you outside with it. Feel better, Chris. Chris. Is Carol gonna say anything? Please, I need an interaction. I need an interaction with Carol! Can I get lore out of this? Chris? Yeah. Why? Why do you do that part of the plan? Why do you do that part of the plan, Chris? Dude, I think Chris hates me. HP 10 of 20. Yeah, I knew something like that would be the case. Everything's been deleted. I mean, I think Chris hates me in the regular run. This is just a million times worse. Okay, no Carol. Well, that sucks. Although music and atmosphere is still wrong. Is that vaguely jingly? It's either Noelle or Carol that's going on here. Also, Chris, how are you doing? Chris, if you aren't feeling your best, perhaps you should just go straight home and rest. Here. I borrowed some sweets and made you a hot chocolate. It's your favorite. Marshmallows, melted candy bars, and a little pinch of cinnamon spice. You got the hot chocolate. Is that gonna be anything in the Dark World? See you around, Chris. Chris is very unwell. Why does no one ask if Chris is okay? Why does no one check up on Chris more? Chris is not okay. Clearly. I'll also point out, when I was in editing, I noticed Noelle said that when Chris, real Chris, was talking to Noelle, that the voice was weak. I think Chris is not doing well at all physically, even without me. I mean, you can kind of just tell by the way they walk. Guess we can go. Her mom is totally watching us through the window. Yeah. Well, I mean... Oh, okay, hold on. News. So hey, well, you were keeping Noelle busy. Oh, I certainly have done that. I looked inside that room next door. There was this weird guitar in there. And on the inside of it, there was a code to the shelter. Didn't get to write it down, though. When I went to the living room with it, your dad caught me and started talking to me until Noelle's mom showed up. Super pissed. Great. The hell are we gonna go back there now? Can you not remember the code? 122 something? I mean, I guess you didn't in the canon playthrough too as well. Hold on, sequence? Well, what the hell do we do now? Hold on, is this the same? Now it's raining, at least your house is close, let's go. Wow. Okay. Also, I would like to say, I don't think Noelle, I think this is like I said earlier, this is like clearly the double down moment. And I needed to double down when I didn't. That equipping noise, I feel like Noelle is permanently different. Now, in this route. Permanently. Might even physically look different. For all I know, right? Honestly, she looked kind of cool when she's purple. I don't know if she's actually meant to be purple now. Or, I mostly just assume, again, that was the temperature dropping for that scene. But that did not, like that equipping of the ring, I feel like I've permanently changed her. Damn, that whole thing was a disaster, huh? And this is gonna sound dumb, but you know what else kind of bites? Didn't even get to hang out, really. All three of us, I mean. That's sad. Can I, like, go back to the hospital? No, of course not. Oh, it's more. You know, Noelle said she wanted to talk to you. But something about her look was kind of weird. Weird? Why couldn't she just talk to you in front of me? What were you two talking about? Oh. Okay, that's a little freaky. I almost feel like Susie's looking at me. Okay. Wasn't about me, right? This is like... Okay, Deltarune's good. This is actually turning into like a horror game. What? Fine, I won't bring it up again. Okay, I feel like that's a way to say you actually won't bring it up again. That definitely freaked me out a little bit. Just the pause. I had no options to say. Okay, from here on out, I don't see anything changing. Although once Chapter 5 comes out, I am so intrigued to see how this continues. Wait a minute. Pause. Oh! I did it first try! And with that, I replaced all of our armor with wafer guards! God, if only Noelle were here. She would love getting stronger. Where did I get this from? Puppet Scarf? That's like... I mean, I got a scarf mark right now because it brings me up to 19. But for those that abandon healing, Rousey says if I have to fight. Well, that's what this run's all about. Honestly, as I'm replaying through Deltarune, the only, like, 2 complaints I think I have, with how Deltarune, like, works and is set up, is the, unskippable cutscenes like this. See? Take a look at that. And obviously the excessive makeout scenes. Like, obviously. I mean, these 2 especially. Now, I said this the last time I went through it, but I cut it out for the pacing of the video. But the order in which we see this is pretty interesting because we talk about the 3rd hero, and then the 1st hero. Then we get to the 2nd hero, which I pointed out, or at least entertained the idea of the 2nd hero not being Susie because the hair, I don't know if it entirely matches up. Although I'm not entirely sure who it matches up with. I also pointed out excessively that going off of outline alone, there's a blade. Why is there a blade? Chris has a blade. Chris is not the girl. I mainly just pointed out that not a lot of people actually do have swords. So either Susie gets a sword, because I mean Susie's much more of an axe person, or maybe it's supposed to be a clue about the identity. I don't have any fantastic ideas though, but I am theorizing. Also still interesting why it says save the worlds. Oh, unless it means light world and dark world. Probably. I also have a point that this darkness seems to already be present in the chapter before the Titan is spawned. And I did consider that might be because simply there's been multiple dark like worlds open, right? For quite a while. But otherwise I wouldn't know why. You know which items of ours Noelle is supposed to equip? I know an item that Noelle is supposed to equip. Banger Alert 2.0! Look at Rousey dealing as much damage as Chris. Hell yeah! Get stronger, Rousey! Let's ring out Judgment, why don't we? But the bell rung hollow. That almost sounds like I'm evil. God, these unskippable cutscenes! I hate it! I wanna be able to skip the cutscene! Guys, I'm joking. I'm joking. Rousey's run, what the hell? I never noticed Rousey run like that. Can I actually still do damage to it, or is it not worth it? I mean, I know it doesn't really matter, I think, for this route. I'm not gonna get kicked off this route. It's not Undertale genocide. But I am curious. Looks like I could. I also get TP from hitting. When did you start being yourself? Good question! This is absolutely a banger. One of my favorite boss themes of all time. And it's so good that I can't stop listening to it ever. It's just so good! Absolute cinema! Oh, oops. Susie's down! Oh, okay, never mind. I died. No! I'm going to die any second. Okay, gosh. This Guardian fight, I know it's not technically over yet. And also, I don't have a lot of... I can't... Like, look, I have no items. Kind of funny that, at least in this save, it took me one try to beat Gerson, but not this Guardian. It's okay not to smile, is exactly what you should say. Good, keep smiling. Last time I was mean to Rousey, Chris stopped me. I'm curious if anything happens here. Nope. I mean, to be fair, before all Chris did was turn an of course not into an of course. Of course, you can count on me. I'll make sure we have a wonderful adventure tomorrow. The next day, too. After all, that's what you want, isn't it? No, I want us all to be happy. Chris, are you there? Is this different? That sounded, I skipped a little bit of it. That voice did sound like Carol. Hold on. Is this different? Is this different for this route? Wait. Hold on. Wait! Okay, I'm watching my video on my phone. It turns. No, then Chris just calls out of bed. Phone is on the ground, I think? Chris moves to jump out the window. There's no... Hold on. There's no... The ending is different for the weird route. I think. And that's Carol talking to me. Chris is in cahoots with Carol. Does that mean that was Carol on the phone earlier? Chris, are you there? I'll just leave a message. You're going to the festival tomorrow, aren't you? I just wanted to confirm. Noelle said. Oh, wait, we get a resolution on what I did to Noelle? Am I gonna get a line that's ominous? Oh, wait, because I'm curious how Carol would react to whatever's been done to Noelle. If Carol's in on anything, she might be the one to tell. Noelle said she's really looking forward to seeing you. Okay. There's my ominous line. And it ends... Oh. What was the... Why was there a red pixel? There was a red pixel. That's for sure. I think... Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Noelle, like, goes after me? I need that to happen, I feel like. Noelle just rips the heart out of Chris. And they can, I don't know, beat me, destroy me. What a route. How ominous. I knew it would be ominous. So why is Carol's just, I mean, that seems like it's under the guise of just Carol calling Chris regularly, yeah? I don't know how this helps or doesn't help other theories. Well done. I mean, hey, this guy's still proud of me. I guess this guy, all this guy cares about is if the roaring gets stopped, everything. Doesn't seem to care what harm I'm inflicting on this world. To be continued in Chapter 5. 2026. Well, hey, I'm looking at the date. I'm looking at the date and it's 2026. So, this year, everyone. Sometime this year. Oh my god. I did it. Kawaii has done it. It's so crazy how my normal playthrough is 28 hours. And this, partially because I've had to delete saves to go back, which ended up making me be faster at certain parts, extra faster, such as beating Gerson Boom in one go. And it's just 7 hours, 16 minutes. So let's go back to the chapter select, and as you can see, oh my goodness. We got 2 saves here, 2 saves here, 2 saves here. 1 save here because Kawaii doesn't exist here. Kawaii skips chapter 1. Well, I guess this truly is the last of Deltarune I'll be seeing for now. And, admittedly, the last of Kawaii you'll be seeing as well, because when Deltarune does eventually come back, when Chapter 5 comes out, I will personally be playing it right away. I don't know what will be going on my channel or like my scheduled releases, because I do schedule these to go out decently ahead of time when I'm playing stuff. So while I will play it as soon as it comes out to avoid spoilers, and will be the first time on the channel I'm actually tackling new content as soon as it's out. Unless, of course, I do Ultra Kill before then. Ultra Kill probably will happen before then, maybe. Which in that case, that would be the first time I'm tackling. It's the same philosophy for both. I record it when it comes out, and there'll probably be a bit of a delay, but I probably will also be trying to get them out as soon as possible, so that it remains topical, something I've never actually tried before. And I'll do my grand experiment of if that's gonna actually hurt the video because there's just too many other people playing or other people who wanna play, or people who haven't finished yet who want to wait, or if the hype of it coming out right away also lends itself towards a lot of viewership right away, you know? I feel like a buffer time is a bit needed so other people can play themselves, so it's probably not gonna be immediate, but it will be timely after. Thank you, thank you everybody for watching. Curse you, Kawaii, in the comments. Why would I do such a thing? I don't know, Kara made me do it. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you hate evil people, and I shall see you all in the next one. Farewell.